some good news for you. Leafy's account was terminated. Cheers to you, Leafy. Love to see it, bro. The account had been terminated on the grounds of multiple or severe violations of YouTube's policy prohibiting content designed to harass, bully, or threaten. That's right. He got banned because he was shitting on Pokemon. Love to see it.
Love to
Just
see
we're Team
it.
Pokey here at 368.
Now, hold on. As much as last time we were here, I went off and I defended Pokemon. I went in. I defended.
Yes.
It's interesting to see who else is gonna get banned because now that it seems like YouTube's actually enforcing that, and a lot of the commentary community, they make their bank on criticizing people or like maybe riffing on people or bragging on people. So are we gonna see like a mass purging of YouTube because some of the biggest content creators on YouTube do commentary channels? Like PewDiePie is a commentary channel now. Like that's what he does. And he has a contract.
He'll never get banned.
Oh no,
like,
there's no way.
He's simply too big.
He's too
However,
powerful.
I mean, the other thing is like, what are they going to do? I mean, they're like Leafy. My suspicion is like they'd wanted to ban Leafy for a while, and they just sort of pulled the trigger on it.
Yeah.
Because he was violating the policy, but they've also started enforcing this policy. Because I think YouTube, Google is one of the more scrutinized companies in the world, and like I think people, people watch what YouTube does. Like journalists care, and like the public cares, and so I think they actually have to do stuff according to their policy. In the same way that sort of Twitch does too. Like Twitch banned Doc. Who knows why?
I mean that was also a big ban when you think like physically for YouTube because in 2016 Leafy made just as Leafy, not YouTube, and which remember CPMs are always stacked in the favor of YouTube, not for the creator. He made I think $4 or $6 million in 2016.
Jesus Christ.
So like imagine how much money they made off of his videos. So it's like they were because like dude, your creators are your lifeblood, right? These are the people who are dishing out ads for you, pretty much for free to audiences, and you're paying them pennies on the dollar sometimes. So it's weird. Like if they have to look at things like that now? Like, is this worth taking the L? We don't know.
So I think it's different for YouTube. I think the calculus for YouTube and Twitch is different because YouTube is like it's so much bigger, right? Like it's like one Leafy, like it's a hit to the platform, but it's not the same kind of hit as like taking like Shroud leaving, for example. Like Shroud like affects Twitch's bottom line month to month.
Huge.
Like he just has that many people. Yeah, it's like and it's because the scales are so different that I think they can do stuff like this. I'm actually sort of glad to see it just because like I think personally the internet should be less toxic. I think like we all grew up like knowing the internet as a shitty place to be because of like various reasons.
Yeah.
Mostly because like we decided that there weren't any laws there for a long time.
It's Wild West, baby.
And I just think that is like a sort of like it runs counter to human nature, like to our understanding of human nature. I think I like the less toxicity. I think it's great that people have to play by at least some rules. Like
honor amongst thieves, bro.
No, I think it's like you get more people and more creative stuff. Like when people don't feel like harassed or threatened. But that's like again, like it's like the climate is changing for the better, I think.
I guess we'll see in the next couple of years.
Straight zooted. But yeah, we'll see.